Hey y'all, welcome to the Filling Station. It's a new day, y'all. Another opportunity to either make money or to just learn from the market. But first, let me go ahead and give my disclaimer. I am not a financial advisor. I just enjoy teaching people how to build generational wealth. And yes, the stock market is just one of those avenues. So this video is for educational purposes only. If you could please like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, because we learn and we grow together, y'all. So with that being said, let's get started. We are now looking at the VIX, and as you can see, we are finding support here at this 1594 area. We've been here for a while, so that is our support area, so we definitely need to watch that. Let's say if we break this level, we can come back to the 1582 area and find support, and if we should break that, we could very well come back to, let's see where the bottom of that is, here around 1552 or 1563. I would watch that area for the VIX. Now back to the upside. Let's say if by chance we get back above that 1594, we're going to have trouble again at 1601, 1609, breaking that 1618. And if we should break the 1618, 1625 could be a resistance area or a trouble place for us. You know, we found support here before, so I would definitely watch that 1625. Breaking that, we could possibly have trouble at 1640. So those are areas for the VIX to the upside and to the downside. Again, I look at that because it kind of gives me an idea of what's going on with the SPY. And as of right now, the SPY closed at 601.81. Let me go ahead and say that it is an inside day candle. So I will give the trigger to that. If by chance we break above 604.13, the high for the, the target for that is 605.37. So breaking above 604.13 gives us an upside target of 605.37. Now, back to the downside, if by chance we break under, let's say this, let me go back, I'm going to zoom out just a minute to make sure I have that. Yeah, so if we break under this 599.22, and you can see here, that's where we were on yesterday. We came here and found support a few times, 1, 2, 3. Looks like we found support there 3 times on yesterday. So breaking that level of support, that 599.22, we can come back and reach the 597.25. So if by chance you're trading the SPY today, again, it is an inside day candle, though I would definitely watch those levels, not financial advice, right? So let's see where our trouble places are as of now. 602.86. It seems like we found support. That's where I had marked. We've come down under that slightly. So let's say around 602.70 could be a support area. Resistance as of now is where that 50 EMA, 5 EMA is. However, I have the 603.57 marked. So breaking past the 603.57, we can have trouble again. 603.82, 604.13, 604.32, 604.66, and breaking that 604.94 can take us back to that target of 605.37. So if you're trading the SPY today, those are areas of resistance or trouble places to the upside. Now to the downside, under, I would say this 602.86 area, 602.72 could be a support area, and if we lose that area, we could possibly find support at 602.49, and there's a few layers of support there. So under that 602.19 and under that 602.07, which is not that far away, so let's say 601.77 could very well be a support place. And again, here at 601.40, breaking that level, $600.98 could be a support area for the SPY. So if you're trading the SPY today, I would definitely pay attention to those areas. Again, not financial advice. So let's go look at Tesla just to see where we are, y'all. Tesla is Tesla. I say that often because it does what it does, right? Tesla closed at 389.10. Looks like we reported earnings. We moved up from that 389.10, made a high of 413. Now, what's interesting with Tesla is normally the moves are big, meaning it exceeds its ATR. So how will Tesla move today? That's what's important, right? It does what it does. So as of now, our pre-market support was around this range here. We had support at around 397.16. Resistance was around 399.17, but it looks like a lot of our moving averages are there, and we bunched up for some reason in that area. Prices, trying to go back to the upside. So we broke through this 402.54 only to have trouble again at 404.80. And as you can see, we've been here before, right? So we need to watch that 404.80. If we should break above that level, We could find support again, 407.89. If we break the 407.89, 410.01. And if we break the 410.01, 412 could be a resistance area. In my opinion, that's a strong resistance area for us because we've had trouble in that area before. So that 412 could be a resistance area. And breaking that can take us back to the 413.75. It wouldn't surprise me to see us getting a rejection and continue to the downside. Again, not just my opinion, right? So back to the downside, under 397.16, we have the ATR trailing stop at 395.46. That's a support place for us now. Under 394.18, we could very well come back to 392.73. And if we break that level, we can possibly have trouble at 390.42, and again here at 386.99 or 387.46. I would definitely watch that area for Tesla. Now breaking that, we can come back to 384.91, and if we break that level, 381.43 or 381.68. Yes, 381.68, and if we should break that, 378.99 or 378.91, I would watch those places for Tesla. Again, Tesla normally exceeds its ATR for the day. That means it can move in either direction, and Tesla normally have strong moves, so we have to be careful in that area. So if you trade Tesla today, trade carefully. Let's look at NVIDIA today just to see where we are. We closed at 123.70. NVIDIA is also an inside day candle for today. So if by chance we break above 126.89, we have an upside target for NVIDIA at 133.47. Now, if by chance we break under 120.05, we have a downside target here at 116.34 or 116.25. So if we break under 120.05, we have 116.25 as a target for NVIDIA. So as of now, where are our trouble places? It looks like we've been just kind of like trading. We found support here at this 122.28, broke past that slightly only to find support again at 122.64, broke past that. Right now 122.87. So where are our trouble places? Back to the upside. Okay, we would need to get back above where it's been struggling here at 123.82, which is the 50 EMA, and I had the 123.82 marked, 123.85, which is really not far away, right? So that's going to be a struggle place for us. We're having trouble in there. As you can see, sellers were here to take this price back to the downside, and we're going under the level that we had marked here. So that's something to be mindful of, right? So as of now, trouble places to the upside for NVIDIA is going to be around this 123.82, and if we should break that, we can have trouble 124.19, breaking that level, 124.39, and if we break that, we could possibly have trouble again, 124.97. If we break the 124.97, we could possibly have trouble 125.50. Now back to the downside. Let's say by chance we break under 122.64, we can come back to 122.28, and if we should break that, there's a few layers here, so I'm going to say under 121.75. And if we should break that 121.51 and breaking that level, we can come back to this 120.89 and breaking the 120.89 area. Let's say we can very well come back to the 120.24. So those are areas as of now for resistance, support and resistance for NVIDIA. So if you're trading NVIDIA today, y'all know I always say in the market, anything is possible. Nothing is guaranteed. Trade carefully. So this is AMD. AMD closed at 117.35. Y'all see how this candle came down and bounced off of this ATR trailing stop. In my opinion, that is strong support or strong resistance. Price was gathering here in this area here. So I would watch the 118.25 as a resistance area right now for NVIDIA. Now, if by chance we break that 118.25, and I'm going to see if I can mark that without messing those up. Because, okay, so I'm going to say price 118.25 is where I had it. Right here. So that 118.25 area is a support area for us. Price was kind of up and down in this area. So breaking that back to the upside, we could possibly have trouble here at 118.66. And if we should break that, we can have trouble again at 119.03. Breaking that 119.03, we can have trouble at 120.03 for AMD. And if we should break that, 120.66 or 120.68 can be a resistance area for us, or the 120.91. Those are places to the upside or resistance resistance areas that I would watch. Now, back to the downside, let's say if by chance we break under 117.98, we can come back and find support 117.86. If we break that level, we can come back to, let's say, 117.38. And I'm just going back looking at the body of where these candles are meeting, where the gathering spot is, what I like to say, because that's where the body of the candles are here. So we need to watch that area. If we should break that level of 117.36, or yes, 117.36, we could very well come back to 116.83. And again, I'm going to where the body of these candles are. Yes, there is a wick there, but this is really the gathering spot for us, 116.86, which is here. That's where price is for us for AMD. So I would definitely watch that 116.86. And if we should break that, we could very well come back to 116.09. And if we break that, 115.20 is within reach. So if you're trading AMD today, I would say trade carefully. Anything is possible. Nothing is guaranteed. So we do have a few inside day candles for today. And let's see. AI, I do believe, was an inside day candle for today. It is. If by chance we break above 32.98, we have a target to the upside at 33.27. Now, under 31.17, we have a downside target for AI at $30.63. AI is an inside day candle, so I say trade carefully. Let's see how much AI normally moves per day, just to get an idea. And let's see how much. Normally $2.05 per day. So if you're trading AI, it is an inside day candle. Amazon is also an inside day candle for today. It normally moves $5.24 per day. I'm going to go back to my 30-minute chart because I just like to look at that view, right? So if by chance Amazon break above 240.49, we have an upside target of 241.88. To the downside, if by chance we break under this level, 236.16, and as y'all can see, that's exactly where we've been resting at here. So under this 236.16, we have a downside target for Amazon here at 233.92. So it looks like we're having trouble in this area. Again, y'all, it can move in either direction because we're trading in that consolidation, or what I like to say, a gathering spot. So if you trade Amazon today, trade carefully. FTNT is also an inside day candle. Looks like we've already reached that upside target. Our trigger to the upside above $100.21 gave us an upside target of $100.40. Y'all, we've already made that pre-market high of $100.07. So that is interesting, right? Now to the downside, under $98.18, we have $95.51 as a target. And let's see how much FTNT normally moves, $2.51 per day. And again, that is in either direction. So it could go in either way, right? In either direction. Meta, it's also an inside day candle, and as you can see, we have already reached that target to the upside pre-market above that 681.46. We had an upside target of 682.86. We've made, let's see, is this today? It seems like we are, yes, that was yesterday. Looks like we reported some earnings on yesterday, so we have to be careful, y'all. I always say trade carefully during this time. So as of now, we've already made that, to the upside target. Now to the downside, under 665.74, 665.79, we have 659.07 as a downside target for Meta. Again, it is an inside day candle. So is Microsoft. So Microsoft has, the trigger to the upside was 446.98, 448.38 was the target. To the downside, under 440.53, we had a downside target of 431.27, and it looks like we have made a low. Let me make sure. That was yesterday. We had yesterday's low of 414.11. So right now we're trading in a gathering spot for Microsoft, and I would definitely, if you're trading that, I would watch the 422.99 because that is our support area. Breaking that, we could very well come back to the 418.94, and if we lose that, we can come back to 416.21, and if we break that 416.21 for Microsoft, we can come back to 414.11. So yes, Microsoft is an inside day candle. Looks like we have declined and have already met those targets to the downside. Does not mean we cannot continue declining or find some type of support and bounce in the market. Anything is possible. Microsoft normally moves $9.81 per day. That is the ATR, which is the average true range that the stock normally trades. So I'm going to go back to SPY just to see where we are, and we're still in that place of this area of support, 602.86. So if you're trading the SPY today, I would definitely watch those areas. So again, y'all, y'all. I hope that these videos are very helpful, very encouraging. In the market, I say so often, y'all, there's so many different ways to trade the market, and what's, it's coming up with what works best for you. So I hope that everyone have a very profitable and a very, very productive day today. If you could, please like, share, comment, subscribe, all of that good stuff, because we learn and we grow together, y'all. So until next time, be blessed as well as a blessing unto others.